In this video, we're going to talk about why Buenos Aires is ranked the #1 place to live in South America by Digital Nomads and the second best place to live in the whole world. We're going to talk about topics like cost of living, is it safe in Buenos Aires, things to do in Buenos Aires, so stay tuned and cue me the intro. I'm Gabe, and this is my wife, Bruna. We're both financial planners turned digital nomads, and we're currently on a 7-month trip around the globe. In this channel, we show you that it's possible to travel the world while working and maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Alright guys, first and foremost, we want to say that classifying a city as #1 is very subjective, depending on who's evaluating that. The one stating that Buenos Aires is #1 is the Nomadic community on nomadlist.com. This is a platform that many of us digital nomads use to decide on our next cities to visit. Nomad List ranks the city based on quality of life, cost of living, weather, even if it's family friendly or not. So they have a comprehensive guide on all these topics, common practices, best companies to use, and a lot of social statistics. Now, just making it clear, guys, this is not a paid partnership. We're only sharing this because we believe that what's good needs to be shared. Now, jumping into our first topic, which is internet and places to work from. Buenos Aires is equipped with high-speed internet with an average of 75 megabytes per second. This is like heaven for a digital nomad because when a city has 75 megabytes per second as an average, you can know that you're going to access high-speed internet in a bunch of cafes. We rented 2 Airbnbs in Buenos Aires and both of them had over 500 megabytes per second in internet speed. Another interesting fact is that there are hundreds of cafes to choose from, so you're going to have a lot of options. And the lattes there are only about $2.50. And that brings me to the next topic, which is cost of living. Now, this topic is probably the one that most people care about. You know, how much do I have to spend if I'm living in Buenos Aires? So we're going to spend more time on this topic over here. But before we talk about this, I'm going to kindly ask you to tap that like button and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more content for digital nomads. Now, on to cost of living. According to Nomad List, the cost of living for a nomad in Buenos Aires is only $1,548 a month. I'm going to give you guys a list of some of the things that we look at digital nomad to decide if this is a cheap or an expensive place. If you're renting long-term studios or 1-bedroom apartments, obviously you're going to get a discount on the cost of living. So a 1-bedroom unit in the city center is $330 a month. If you're doing an Airbnb on a monthly basis, you're obviously going to spend way more, so that would be $838 a month. Dinner is $7 per dinner on an average price. Beer in a cafe is about $2. A taxi trip, average 3-kilometer trip, is $2. And then you have the co-working hot desk. A lot of people opt into that. That's $66 a month. Mobile data is about $35 a month. Now that we talked a little bit about cost of living, let's jump into the city's infrastructure. This topic is going to be very short, but I think it's worth touching on. Buenos Aires is a city that is very easy to get around. It offers a nice range of public transportation, and like I mentioned before, Ubers are pretty cheap. If you're gonna ride on public transportation, you will need to get a SUBE card, which is Tarjeta SUBE. You can find them pretty much in every corner across the city. Just do a pretty easy Google search and you'll find it. A ride on a bus or on a train is gonna cost you anywhere from 20 cents to 50 cents. Buenos Aires also offers a wide array of places to eat and drink from, and it is notoriously famous for red meat. Anywhere you are in Buenos Aires, you do a Google search, you're probably going to find a great restaurant walking distance from you. Among other things, you can easily find a shopping center, hospitals, and anything else you would find in a big city. There are many things to do in Buenos Aires, many bars and restaurants to choose from. Another interesting fact is that Buenos Aires is actually pretty safe. This is also a big factor when nomads consider finding a place to live. South America in general is known for being dangerous, but Buenos Aires is one of the safest places to be in. You should definitely exercise normal precautions during your stay in Buenos Aires, but look to stay in neighborhoods like Palermo, Recoleta, and Puerto Madero, and you will be totally fine. Now, on to our last topic, and probably my favorite one, which is fun. Buenos Aires offers a whole lot when it comes to fun. You can take day tours and visit cultural attractions like Malba or Teatro Colón, the Opera House. You can also stop by one of the tango shows, and they're just simply amazing. And obviously you can enjoy its unique nightlife with many of the bars and clubs to choose from. All right, guys, there you have it. This is why Buenos Aires is ranked the best city to live in Latin America and the second best city to live in the world in 2024. I hope you love this video, and if you did, don't forget to drop your like, comment your favorite part in this video, and join us in the Scarabelli way. I'll see you in our next adventure.